Welcome back. This is Local Turlock. It is officially September. Where does the time go? Nobody knows, but the one thing is for certain. The one thing that we can count on is change. And as far as the changes coming to Turlock, well, Comic-Con is returning very soon. There is a unique cake business you should know about. Free concert at Crane Park this weekend. COVID-19. Let's talk about that and more. Comic-Con. Comic book and popular culture fans have something to celebrate as the Ohana Comic-Con will return to Turlock. This is set for September 6th. Let's see what day of the week that is. Even I don't know. So Monday, September 6th at the Turlock Fairgrounds in Building E2 between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. Fans of Star Wars and Power Rangers are not going to miss this. So if that's you, Star Wars, Power Rangers, be at that. There will be a white Power Ranger and a Darth Vader to take pictures and sign autographs. There will be a cosplay show. And here's the thing, is you might think that, okay, well, this is a fun activity for the kids, and it is, but parents get just as excited, if not more, because there are Marvel characters, and you never know what you're going to see, right? Like we said that there's the Power Ranger and the Darth Vader, but with people doing the cosplay stuff, with Black Widow coming out recently, and the Spider-Man movie on its way, that's just some ideas or some possibilities of the amazing, cool costumes that you might see for both parents and kids. But here's the question, is what is the mask situation? What is the social distancing COVID situation? Because that's always a question these days. And the thing is that the pandemic has affected turnout recently, which is kind of sad, right? Because when there's kind of fun community events happening, you want to show your support, but you don't want to go and get sick. But you also are worried about, well, if the attendance, if the turnout is low, does that mean that the event will go away in the future? So here's what you need to be thinking about, is that guests are required to wear masks, and because they say that they want everyone to be safe while having a lot of fun. So that is the restriction. September 6th, Monday, Turlock Fairgrounds, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Be there or be square. Wear your mask even if you don't like doing it, because we want to be safe and we want to continue these types of events even though the attendance is lessened because of that dang pesky pandemic. Now, let's talk about a unique cake business. And I think that this entrepreneur, this local business owner, she is very good at the self-promotion. I think we've even covered her in past months, maybe early in the summer, and I see her all over, so it's impressive when someone just manages to be this newsworthy this often. This is Cakes by Daisy. She is accepting orders in Turlock and on Instagram. Let's see what we are looking at. This is Turlock resident Daisy Gomez. I'm trying to multitask and bring up the Instagram page. She's baked around 600 cakes since May 2020 in a variety of all shapes and sizes. You can see Instagram.com/cakesbydai. I mean, that is super impressive. There's like a Dunder Mifflin office cake. There's various birthday cakes with the, if I can zoom in here, with the age shaped in the shape of the cake. Like, that's pretty interesting, right? And so you can get birthday cakes like this. She's made waves on social media, and this can help you celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, and more. She spends 2 hours decorating each cake, utilizing her own artistic touch to create custom cakes that her customers adore. Daisy Gomez's customers trust her when it comes to decorating. She uses a variety of fun toppings like chocolate-covered strawberries, flowers, cookies, and whatever else may come to mind. The result is an aesthetically pleasing dessert featuring plenty of different textures and colors, with some featuring a customer's favorite TV show or movie, or whatever special theme they desire. Now, the business is called Cakes by Daisy. She takes orders via her Instagram page. Desserts cost $40 to $130. Good to know. Support your local community. Speaking of your local community, free concert at Crane Park this weekend. Turlockers looking to get out of the house and enjoy good music have the opportunity to do so on Saturday evening, courtesy of a free concert in the park. This is reported by the very good people at Turlock Journal, and this band that you're looking at, I believe, is Turlock-based. They're the All Together Band. It's a collaborative effort between Offline Turlock, which is a new group creating spaces offline for the community to connect. So that's one piece of it. The other piece are the Fun Junkies, who plan events for young adults throughout the county in Turlock, in Modesto, and beyond. And so the Fun Junkies was founded in 2018 as a way for busy adults to connect and meet new people through fun activities like hikes, brewery takeovers, comedy nights, and more across the Central Valley. And the founder, the creator of this, I want to give him credit, but I am afraid of trying to pronounce his name, and we'll put it up on the screen. I don't know how to say that name. I don't even know how to begin to say that name. I hope that you'll forgive me. And so here's the thing, is that the founder of this noticed that activities slowed during the pandemic, and he wanted to help support local businesses by creating and selling t-shirts, and then put the profits right back into gift cards for local businesses. And now that events are able to be held again, they are happy to provide the Turlock community with something fun and safe to do. So Saturday night's concert at Crane Park will feature the All Together Band, consisting of Turlock residents Alina Torres, Jordan Burnham, and Warner Swanson. They frequently perform at the Turlock Certified Farmers Market. They feature a folk Americana style with a heavy focus on vocal harmonies and light acoustic instrumentation. So this is good to know, right? And sometimes you are just going about your business and you discover a local band or a local establishment and you say, wait a second, they were regularly performing over here, so good to know. If you see them at Crane Park, if you drive by Crane Park over on Berkeley Avenue, you see this band, you see what's happening, just know that they perform at the Turlock Certified Farmers Market. So look them up and walk by, and it looks like they have an open guitar case where you can toss in the tips if you like what they do. So consider the free the free concert happening at Crane Park, again, for free. And there is a delayed start at Stanislaus State. Let's find out all about this. Is that there are rising cases of COVID-19, as we'll get to in a few minutes. It's scary. You're saying there's Delta, there's Lambda, there's Mu strain. Who knows what else is happening? Stanislaus State delayed in-person instruction until October 1st to give students and staff more time to receive the COVID vaccination mandated by the school. So this is important. Stanislaus State requires proof of vaccination for students, staff, and faculty. Those who request an exemption for medical or religious purposes must first test weekly, and free testing is available on campus. It's important to upload your proof of vaccine as quickly as possible, and university officials remain excited and committed to bringing students back to campus. Most staff and administration have been vaccinated, but there is no information about the vaccination rates among students. Masks are required in all campus buildings. When students return to in-person instruction, student ambassadors in these school buildings will provide masks and remind people that they're required. And a group of faculty created a set of guidelines for students who choose not to wear a mask in class. Students first will be reminded and offered one if they don't have one. Disciplinary actions include asking students to remove themselves from the classroom and dismissing the class if the situation escalates. So, good to know. Get your vaccine, wear your mask, don't be a jerk. Let's make this happen. And speaking of COVID-19, let's jump into the Modesto Bee, and we'll talk about some rising case numbers. And you can find out about this, if that link works at all, from the Stanislaus County COVID-19 dashboard. You can see all these different numbers. And so here's what's happening is, since April 2020, 1,150 Stanislaus County residents have died total. And so what's happening is that 8 more died recently. August reported 45 deaths, 18 in July, 9 in June. So it seems to be like a little bit alarming, a little bit up on the uptick. Positive tests rose by 283 to a total of 68,000 as of Wednesday. And there are, somewhere in this chart, there are 780,000 negative test results and 63,000 people who are presumed recovered. It's a lot of numbers, a lot of things to look at, but it's just good to keep an eye on how things are progressing. Now, speaking of how things are progressing, let's talk about two local businesses. One is called Bella Events by Diana. They are located all around Turlock. They have a home on Yelp, a home on Facebook. The Facebook page is Bella Events by Diana, and here's what they do. They set things up. So here's a wedding at the Assyrian American Civic Club. I think the problem is I'm on the mobile Facebook website for this. There we go. That's a lot better. And so here's what happens is you can be a guest at your own event. Bella Events by Diana is here to help you personally create your perfect day. Bella Events by Diana specializes in personalizing diverse events for each client and handling stressful event situations with grace. Their signature is creative and tasteful designs with incredible attention to detail and structured plus logistical event flow. So there's a video here of that wedding at Assyrian American Civic Club. It looks like, so they just have some super cool videos and photos of some of this event planning that they have accomplished in recent months and years. Their phone number is on their Facebook page. It's 678-1141, operational 24 hours. Contact them. They're all around Turlock, and you can have a lot of fun at your next event. The other place you want to draw attention to is Barber Club Turlock. They are originally from Atwater, but they have created an extension in Turlock, California. With a lot of work and team effort, they have evolved this into what they felt the community needs. And so cool. I was looking for like a picture of the establishment, but they're located at 132 Center Street. Let's see what the outside looks like. They take pride in bringing value to their customers. They specialize in the art of customer service combined with the art of grooming to bring a best of both worlds experience. So it looks like they're located near Al's Billiards, and I don't see exactly where to find them from the street, but they're at 132 South Center Street. Barber Club Turlock, open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so open every day of the week, and usually opening around 9 a.m., but depending on the day, it may be 10 on some days. Like on Monday, they open late, and then Tuesday and Sunday changed hours. So Barber Club Turlock, originally from Atwater, and they've expanded into Turlock. So good to know. If you need a haircut, I think I sort of am coming up on needing one, but maybe we'll visit them soon. And thank you personally for tuning into this week's podcast. It's Local Turlock, LocalTurlock.com. Stay up to date on our local news. The Facebook page we have is facebook.com/LocalTurlock. The website is LocalTurlock.com. And you can see all these fun things that have been happening around town. There is, here's the Comic-Con story we talked about. 2 in muscle car suffer major injuries after crashing. You're going to want to find out about that. About the Turlock Fire interim chief retires. Human trafficking operation arrest. So many things happening. There's things happening all day, every day, all around you. You just have to pay attention. That's why we have things like Facebook and the internet and cell phones to keep us up to date on what's happening. And the place that you can stay up to date is LocalTurlock.com and Facebook.com/LocalTurlock. We will see you there.